Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So I don't think we've seen many impactful changes in the PTR patch for quite some time, at least nothing on the levels of Dva and Mercy. Sure, we've had huge changes such as the Roadhog nerf and stuff like the Junkrat buff, but the ability reworks on both Mercy and Dva changed so much about the game to the point where some heroes become incredibly viable, and some that were looking to be popular before this might fall in choice. The idea of a meta currently is pretty non-existent at this point. Nobody really knows where the game is going to go, and for the next few weeks, players are going to be working out which heroes and combinations work. And in short, that's the most exciting time Overwatch can be played. In this video, we want to approach this like what's the meta as a bit of a forecast, but ultimately we want to go through each of the 25 heroes in Overwatch and talk about where they stand when the Mercy Dva changes go through, whether they benefit them or not.
Let's start with the two heroes in question and talk about whether these changes are buffs or nerfs to the character. We definitely feel that both the Mercy and Dva changes are nerfs to the heroes, just because both these changes really up the skill cap and require more from the player to make better use of these heroes, meaning that the earlier and easier sort of cheese strategies of using defense matrix a lot and getting big reses off with Mercy are out of the question now, so you need to do more as a Dva and Mercy player. Defense matrix and resurrection as an ability have seemed rather overpowered for quite some time, but also reduced the tempo of the game by quite a bit. Defense matrix is a hold right click to win ability, whilst resurrection promotes avoiding teamfights and hiding in the background, which also isn't that fun and sometimes quite easy to do. These abilities were reduced and removed sort of, at least in their former state, but with that we've seen both heroes given some amazing bits of kit. Mercy and Dva now feel incredibly fluid and the tempo of their games have increased dramatically. Whilst yes, we do believe these changes are nerfs, they are bittersweet, so to say. Both of the two have higher skill ceilings now, and for us they feel a lot more fun to play as well. They definitely benefit from these changes, but let's not kid ourselves, these changes have definitely shut down a lot of the areas where these heroes used to flourish and dominate.
For the rest of this video, we want to glide through all the heroes in the game and speak about which heroes actually benefit from the changes. The first hero to cover is Doomfist, and he's not going to like the new Mercy at all. You could even go as far as saying the way that new Mercy plays actually kind of counters Doomfist to an extent. Issues have surfaced in the community about one-shot abilities, and the fact that Doomfist can one-shot a lot of the Overwatch cast with his right click. This is huge for the start of the matches if he can get a pick off, as it usually results in Doomfist's team winning the fight. You see a lot of pros jumping off maps once their first player falls, and generally they accept that they've lost that engagement and want to reset and start again. Now that Mercy can just bring people back straight away, not waiting for a resurrection ultimate to time up, she can nullify the effect of Doomfist's one shot to an extent, especially if they're few and far between. Dva, who had a hard time against Doomfist, also fares a little bit better than she did before. She has a bit more effective range with her missiles that can keep them away from a bit, and also huge potential for burst damage as well now too. So Doomfist really isn't having a great time. I think the biggest winner in this category are the hit scans. Diva won't shut down either of Soldier and McCree as much as she used to now that she's a half-time defense matrix. She cannot keep the button held down for the duration of a visor or a high noon, meaning that death is somewhat inevitable when the ultimates are used. Not only that, both have said ultimates are a great way to shut down an ulting Mercy. McCree especially may have a huge resurgence if these changes go through as planned. High noon is a lot stronger, defense matrix is a lot weaker, and Mercy's going to be flying up in the air that it's an easy kill as well. Genji and Tracer, I feel, are somewhat in a similar position to where they were before. Both of these heroes are incredibly strong, but I don't feel that the changes will make too much of a difference to how these heroes are played. The main thing is that Tracer remains unchecked, and these changes make her kind of a little bit easier to play because of defense matrix being a lot shorter for sure. But certainly something to keep an eye on for future, as Tracer can remain an incredibly strong pick, and I know a lot of players, if they had their own way, would nerf Tracer to the ground. Sombra will have more of a fun time shutting down both of these heroes with hacks, and Pharah will love the added synergy with Pharmacy, but also that Diva can't eat all of her ultimate or any rockets really. Reaper will also burn through new Diva, but may struggle to contain Mercy. Ultimately, all DPS heroes benefit from this, as with a short amount of defense matrix, more damage is going to be thrown around. To take a quote from the song Solidarity by Enter Shikari, and now the floodgates will open.
The effect on the offense hero seems to be one of the bigger ones in terms of hero category at least, and with all the heroes gaining viability with a lack of defense matrix shut down, they're just that bit stronger. Saying that though, let's cover the rest of the heroes. Junkrat will love the added spam onto a defense matrix-less team, and even the likes of Bastion and Torum gain momentum from such a change. Widowmaker and Hanzo can also make easy work of an ulting Mercy, if she's not too careful at least. The impact new Mercy has is huge, so shutting that down is going to be a big task for future metas. Mei didn't struggle either way with either hero, so not much change there. Winston's, Reinhardt's and Zarya's position is somewhat unaffected by these changes, however Hog could make a shock return actually. His ability to tear down D.Va now is very good, at least a lot better than before, so if we see a lot of D.Va in the future, we will most likely see a lot of Hog to contain her, or at least just that little bit of influx of Hog play. Orisa needs something new now that her and Mercy essentially have the same ultimate. There was actually a great idea with the Bongo acting as more of a spirit totem from World of Warcraft than a damage totem, which it is currently. Essentially, it would split the damage taken across the team more evenly, meaning that it would be great for mitigating damage, but that's a topic for another day. As for supports, we do feel that all of them pair well with and against the changes. And it's nice to see that Mercy might be a hero that is no longer frowned upon by the higher tiers, but also to see her effectiveness and fun rise as well. The changes add more fluidity and tempo in the game overall, and we're really excited to see how the game will look for Season 6. Personally, I haven't been that excited to play comp in a while, but now I'm really looking forward to it, so hopefully Season 6 will be a good one.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do let me know what you think of the assessment, whether you feel that some heroes are going to be incredibly strong when these changes go through to D.Va and Mercy. Bear in mind that they'll probably be a little bit toned down for both of these heroes, especially Mercy with her ultimate. But I do think that one way or another these changes are going to go into the game, kind of as they are. Also, let me know whether you agree that you think that these changes are a nerf to both of these heroes. As we said, ultimately, I feel that they are in a much better position than before. Two huge abilities have been nerfed, but replaced with some cooler bits of kit. Let me know what you think in the comments below, like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care, we'll see you then.